Hi everyone, this is the weekly announcement for, I think this is actually week 5 now. Let me see. Yes, we're into week 5. The due date for this week is the 19th, which is Monday. I got the exams graded, exam 1, and I think it's a good time to evaluate and reflect on things. So here's our course, and I'll go into it in just a minute, but I wanted to give you some information. So exam 1 had 9 students that took the test, passed it, 9 failed it, and then there were 7 that did not take the exam and got zeros. So of the ones who did pass the test, we had 5 B's, 2 C's, and 2 D's. Okay, so that's where the 9 came from. So that's the rundown of exam 1. Now, a couple of things, positive things to kind of reflect on here is that the first exam does not count enough to cause you not, I mean, you should all be able to make an A if you put the effort in. You know, mathematically, you have enough major grades left that you can still make an A in the class no matter what you got on exam 1. So that's a positive thing. Another positive thing is exam 1 grades typically are low scoring grades. Students, I don't really know exactly why. There could be so many different reasons, but for whatever reason, the grades do tend to start coming up. So what I want to try to do is help you to look at some things that you can do to improve, because nobody got an A, and you can certainly make A's on these exams. And I'm going to try to give you specifically what I recommend that you do to make an A. Okay, so this is our page, right? The first thing you need to do, if you haven't done it, because I'm seeing a lot of people who are not completing assignments, is to open up your course syllabus and print out the schedule. So here's the course syllabus. If we scroll down, the schedule of what we're doing every week and what is due every week is posted, and this is page 8. So if you print out page 8, 9, and 10 and put it up somewhere that you will see it every day, you can cross things off that you get completed. So let's look at what was due by yesterday was lecture exam 1, and there were 7 students who did not complete lecture exam 1, did not even attempt to take it. That's not a good way to start out, and haven't even contacted me to ask me if they can reschedule it or anything. So if a student hasn't even contacted me and they didn't take the exam, I don't have a lot to go on as far as giving them a chance to take it now. There will certainly be points deducted. So lecture exam 1 was due yesterday. As far as graded assignments, the chapter 4 quiz and the lab tissues, these are the 3 graded assignments that were due yesterday. Now, what is due Monday, the 19th, is the chapter 5 quiz and the lab integumentary system. Okay, so a quiz and a lab are due by Monday. This is doable. All the other stuff is not graded. None of the rest of it is graded, although I recommend you do all of those things if you want to make score well on the next exam. But that's the first thing, is you've got to do your work, okay? And then let's go to our Mastering A&P page, and let's just look at the assignments and make sure everybody knows where to find them. So you can either look from a list, or you can look at the calendar and find the due date, which is the 19th, and it shows you what is due by the 19th. Now, Chapter 5 Dynamic Study modules are in, I guess this is kind of an orangey, peachy color, but the first ones in this list are not graded, but they are important. I would highly recommend the students who do the dynamic study modules tend to do better on the exams. But then you have the Chapter 5 quiz, and you have the lab integumentary system. And I'm going to click on the Chapter 5 quiz, and I just want to see what's on here as far as has 65 items, average time 65 minutes. Oh, here we go. 5 assignment attempts available for best score. I don't hardly ever see anybody do this but one time. And I'm pulling your questions on the exam from this quiz. So the next exam you have will be chapters 4, 5, and 6. And this is where the questions come from. So doing the quiz all 5 times is really, really important. What you're trying to do is each time you do it, not have to look up an answer. Now, as far as the wording, I will reword the questions. The quiz contains the information you need to know for the exam. I'm not going to put the questions up there word for word exactly. Occasionally I will, just throw a few in there just to give you a couple easy ones. But most of the time I reword them so that it's hard for you to Google search, and it's hard for you to have seen it identical before, So the main thing is I have to reword the questions a little bit so that to prevent cheating. But it's still, if you know the questions, you're going to know the ones on the exam because they're going to be so close, okay? So you do all 5 attempts, and that will raise your exam score a whole lot, okay? So that's Chapter 5 quiz, and it is due in 6 days. It tells you that right here. And then you also have a lab, okay? So I'm hoping that you have to try something different from what you're already doing if you want to see a change in your exam, in your exam grade. So I'm hoping that you guys will start taking advantage of the 5 attempts, and then we can see, how much that helps you on the next exam. Please let me know. Please email me, or just contact me if you need to talk, if you're still having questions. But the main thing is to go to your syllabus and refer to your syllabus each week and do the work. Do it on time. Turn it in on time. And then also is to take advantage of the 5 attempts that you have on these quizzes. All right, I hope you guys have a good week, and remember to let me know if you have any questions.